Hi guys, welcome back to Bookmas. So today we are going to be talking about the 2026 new releases that I just cannot wait to read. I have the dates right now written down by each book, so I will tell you the dates that they come out. Those can change, but as of right now, this is the date that's on Goodreads, so that's the date that I'm going by. There are so many good books coming out in 2026. I'm so excited. I think that is going to be like the year of reading for me. I usually read about 150 books a year, and that's pretty standard for me. I think 2026 is going to be no exception. I might even surpass that. We'll see. But I am so excited. So I've got my little notebook here. I am ready to go. Let's jump right into it. So starting on January 13th is Woman Down by Colleen Hoover. I love Colleen Hoover. I know some people love her, some people hate her. I absolutely love her books. I think they are so good, and a new Coho book just sounds amazing. Like, what a great way to start off the year. So I am very excited for that one. And then also on January 13th, we have Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. I don't think I've ever read this author before, but the cover of it just looks amazing and it just pulled me in. And I love a good like winter thriller book, so it was an immediate yes for me. I was like, I have to read that. And then on January 20th, we have a few new releases. So we have My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. Oh, I love Alice Feeney's writing. Her mystery thriller books are amazing. I cannot wait for another one. I mean, My Husband's Wife. Like, what a title. I'm immediately like, so you. Like, who are we talking about? That just sounds so good. I cannot wait for that one. And then Blood and Roses by Callie Hart. If you don't know, Callie Hart is the author of Quicksilver. So I believe this is a new series by her. It sounds so good. Sign me up. Her writing has sold me. So I'm like, yes, anything she writes, I want to pick it up. And I really want to go back to her backlist and read her full backlist. She has some really good series and really good reads. So I definitely want to check that out. And then also on January 20th, we have The Future Saints by Ashley Winstead. I really like her writing. I read the first one was, I think it's called In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I think that's by her. I'm almost positive it is. That was such a good read. That was such a good mystery book. So I am excited for anything that is by her. I will definitely try it out. And then another one that I cannot wait for is Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden. I will read every single book that she ever writes forever. I absolutely love her books. I eat them up. They are so quick and easy to read. And I mean, that just sounds perfect to just have another easy mystery thriller book in January. January is like the month of mystery thrillers. Is that normal? Is that like a thing? Do authors all get together and release their books then? I don't know, but I am so excited for that. Okay, and then in February, I just have one on my list. There's probably more out there, but the only one that I added to my list comes out on February 10th, and it is Operation Bounce House by Matt Dinniman. Okay, Matt Dinniman, I just recently discovered in 2025. He wrote Dungeon Crawler Carl, and that series is insane in the best possible way. So I'm still continuing that series, but when I saw Operation Bounce House, I don't even know what it's about. I didn't even look these books up. I just want to read it. Curiosity is so strong when it comes to him. I'm like, yes, immediate yes. I need to know what this book is about because I can only imagine what that's about. And then in March, there are 3 books coming out on March 3rd. And one is In Her Own League by Liz Tomford. If you are a stan for Liz Tomford and you love the Windy City series, this is Monty's book. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I am so excited. I am going to be finishing the Windy City series this month in December. So I'm just going to be so excited to to in 3 months then get to read the next book. I cannot wait. I love her writing. I love her characters. I love this whole found family that we have in this series. I hope we get to see them all like so much, but I'm so excited for Monty. So anyway, I'm very excited for that one. That's on March 3rd. And then also Haley Pham, the booktuber, if you follow her, she has wonderful book content. She also has a regular channel as well on YouTube, but she has a book coming out, her debut novel, and it's called Just Friends. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm so excited for it. I just love her and I just want to support her no matter what, but I know it's going to be good. Like, I just know that this is going to be such a good book. So definitely excited for that on March 3rd. And then also Cara Baston's book, No Matter What, is going to be coming out. So she's an auto-buy author for me at this point. I am so excited for that book. I don't even have to know what it's about to know that I want to read it and I want to own it. I cannot wait. And something about me is I'm not big on reading what the book is going to be about before it comes out. I definitely just prefer to get the book and just start reading and fall in love with it as I go. I don't really like to have like preconceived notions or high expectations and then a book might let me down. I'm like, oh, I really thought it was going to be like this and it wasn't. I like to just kind of go in blind and just ride the wave, you know, the vibes. Like, I'm here for the vibes. So anyway, that comes out on March 3rd. And then on March 17th is Love Song by Elle Kennedy. I love her books. I'm so excited for this one. Every book she's written that I've read so far, which I've probably read like maybe 10 of her books so far, I've loved every one of them. I think they are so good. They're such quick, easy, fun, good times. So Love Song sounds amazing. Sign me up. And then on March 10th, is Once and Again by Rebecca Searle. I'm not positive how you pronounce that, but I am so excited for this book. I read her book in 5 years and it was really, really good. So I just know this book is going to be good. I've been seeing a lot of people reading the ARCs. I was lucky enough to get an ARC as well. I just haven't read it yet. But a lot of ARC reviews have been coming in and they've all been positive. Every single one of them have been really high stars and very positive ratings. So I am very excited to get into that one. Then the last one in March that I have is March 31st, and it is The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. Again, another author that I will read every book they come out with. I absolutely love Abby Jimenez's books. I think they are so good. They are so much more than just like a rom-com love story. They are so much deeper and her characters are really well fleshed out and they have such complex characteristics about them. I mean, they truly do feel real. I really can relate to some of her characters. Like, that's me 100%. So I am so excited to get into this book. I think that's going to be so fun. Then on April 7th, we have the second book in the Shield of Sparrows series by Devney Perry, Rights of the Starling. So I still have not read Shield of Sparrows, but that is on my 26 to get to in 2026. So before April 7th, I have got to read that book, and I will probably, if I'm being honest, I'll probably wait until April to read that, so then I can just read them back to back. For me, there's nothing worse than reading the first book and then I have to wait so long for the second book. I like to just kind of read books in a series back to back. So I'll probably wait and put that on my April TBR, but I cannot wait to get into the series. Even though I've not read it yet, I know I'm gonna like it. I've heard amazing things and I love her other books, so there's no way I don't like that one. Also on April 7th is The Escape Game by Marissa Meyer. I did not really like the Cinder series. I can't remember. Lunar Chronicles, I think is what it's called. But I didn't love that series. It felt a little too YA for me. But I absolutely loved her Renegade series. I thought that was so fun and so well done. So I'm excited to just try something different by her. Those are the only two series that I've ever tried by her. And like I said, Renegades, that whole series is amazing. It is like one of my top, I would call it like a sci-fi, I think. So yeah, like a YA sci-fi series, but it is top. It is so good. I would totally recommend that. But yeah, I'm excited to try something else by her. So The Escape Game, April 7th. And then on April 28th is The Ballad of Fallen Dragons by Sarah A. Parker, and that is the book behind When the Moon Hatched, which was so good. That was such a good fantasy romance. I think I would say it's like more of a fantasy than a romance, but anyway, it was so good. I loved it. I love dragons, so I cannot wait to get back into this world. I think this is going to be so fun, and I think she has so many good things in store for this world, so I think it's just going to be a really, really good time. Another book in April is coming out on April 8th, and it is Scandalized by Lauren Billings. If you don't know, Christina Lauren that's two people. That's Christina and Lauren. So this book is by Lauren. She went off on her own and she wrote this book, Scandalized, on her own. And I'm just so excited to read it. It has already been published and it's already been out there, but I guess they did like a new publishing house, or for some reason it's being like republished, and it's just now kind of hitting people, and they're starting to like pick up on that, and that's Christina Lauren. So I just cannot wait. I love Christina Lauren books, and I'm curious to see what a book by just Lauren is going to be like. I think that's going to be so neat to compare to a Christina Lauren book. So I might try to read that one in close comparison to a Christina Lauren book, like read them back to back and then try to see like what's different, if the vibes are the same. But I'm super excited for that one. In May, we have, on May 5th, we have Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune, another author that is an auto-buy author for me. I have all of her books. I love all of her books. I cannot wait for this read. This is like every year when her books come out, that kind of signals to me that it's the start of summer. Like, it just is the perfect summer read. It gets me in the summer vibes feeling. I usually go to the pool that day and read it. So May 5th, you will find me at the pool. I cannot wait. Even if I have to take the day off work, I will be there. I'm so excited. On May 12th, we have Broken Dove by Danny Francis, and this is the second book in the Silver Elite series. I loved Silver Elite. I absolutely loved that book. I ate it up. It was such a quick pace read for me. I believe it is a fantasy book. For some reason, I keep thinking it's sci-fi, but it's not. It is a true fantasy book. It was so good. So fast-paced. I absolutely loved it. It was kind of a unique world that she built, and I appreciate that as a reader of so many fantasy books. I like when the world just is so different, because sometimes they can just be so comparable and kind of just mesh into the other. But I loved that book. I cannot wait for the second book in the series. So that is on May 12th. And then also on May 12th, we have First and Forever by Lynn Painter. I love Lynn Painter. I like her YA. I like her adult. I think all of her books are so well written. They're cutesy without being cheesy. They're just really good, solid rom-com or just romance books. I absolutely eat them up. I buy every single book that she writes. So I think I've already pre-ordered that, if we're being honest, and I cannot wait for that one. Then on May 19th, we have Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. If I'm not mistaken, this is her starting a new series. I am so excited for that. I love Elsie Silver's books. I think that's going to be so fun to just start a whole new series. It might not be a whole new series, but I'm almost positive that it is. But I could be mistaken. I'm not positive. But yeah, I just love her books. If she writes it, I'm going to read it. I think it's going to be a very good time. Yeah, super excited for that one. Another really good one to read by the pool, I think, too. And then also on May 19th is The Shippers by Catherine Center. Love Catherine Center's writing. I think her summer reads are just so fun. They usually are like heavier topics with a really fun premise. I absolutely love them. Every year, that is so fun to get these books and just go read them by the pool. And usually I can read her books in like one sitting. So I think they are so fun. I would absolutely recommend them. Catherine Center. Go back and read her full backlist too, because her books are so good. And a lot of them have either become movies or TV shows or are going to, I believe. So that's fun too. And then the last one for May for my list is May 26th, and it is Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan. I am so excited for this book. I love her books. I eat them up so fast. Again, another like single sitting book that I can usually knock out. They are all good to me. There's not one that I haven't loved by her so far, so I would absolutely recommend this one. I think it's going to be so much fun. She's another auto-buy author for me. I'm saying this and going through this video, I have a lot of auto-buy authors. I have a problem. Is it a problem? I don't think it's a problem. I think it's beautiful. I think it's dedication, you know? You're welcome for auto-buying your books. But yeah, I'm super excited for that one. And then moving to June, I think I only have one on my list for June. Yeah, and it is Lost and Found by Tara DeWitt, and that is going to be on June 9th. Tara DeWitt, another author. I love her books. They can be hit or miss for me. There are maybe 2 books by her that I did not love. That doesn't mean I didn't like them. That just means I didn't love them. Most of her books I absolutely love. I just eat them up and can't get enough. And they're all such like meaningful books. They're not just fun, silly, goofy times. The more I'm thinking about this list, I don't like books that are just very surface level and just fun and good vibes. Like, I like books that have flawed characters and they really like delve deep into who they are and why they are the way that they are, and very relationship heavy books. So this one is probably going to be another one of those. All of her books are very relationship heavy, which I can appreciate. I think that's so fun, reading about someone else's relationship and like the struggles they go through and the trials, and then they get stronger in the end. I love that. I think that's beautiful. So cannot wait for that one. And then I have one that just says Summer TBD right now, and that is the 3rd book in the Wolf King series. I can't remember if it's like the Empyrean, or is that 4th Wing? I can't remember the name of the series, but it's the Wolf King, the Night Prince, and then there's a 3rd book coming out, and I just recently discovered that series and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I kind of wish I would have waited and read them all back to back, because now I need the 3rd book. And if you've read this series, the 3rd book is where I think I'm going to be the happiest. I love the other 2, but there is a certain person that I really want her to be with, and I think I might get that in the 3rd book. So I am so excited. I cannot wait. That's going to be so fun. And I read the first 2 at the beach, so I think it's like only fitting that I go to the beach in the summer and read this book. So cannot wait. And then I only have one more item on the list, and it is an October release. Right now, everything else is, I haven't heard a lot for the second half of the year. Most of the books that I've heard about go up until June or July, and then that's it. So this one is by Elena Armas, and it's called Alma Vampires or Alma Vampires. I don't know if that is the final name. I really don't know much about it at all, if I'm being honest. I think she just posted this on her social media account, and I was like, yes, immediately. I love her writing. And then vampires, if it's vampires at this point, I'm gonna pick it up. I might not love it and I might DNF it, but I will pick it up. So that is the full list of everything so far that's on my list. If I missed something and there's another book that you think I might like, please let me know, because I can always grow my list. I have no problem, obviously, buying pre-orders or reading books. So please let me know down below, and thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow for another Bookmas video. Bye.